What's going on, guys? CWG here. Welcome to episode 45 on the Vault Hunters SMP. Did you know that the Messier Object M45 magnitude open cluster is Constellation Taurus? Interesting. I'll be honest, Watson, I don't really know what that means, but it sounds interesting. Now, speaking of stars, last episode we worked on the train station decoration, and this one, I've continued to do more building, and we need to refine our storage already. I'm tired of saying we're gonna do it. It's time we actually do it. Now, what have I been working on in between episodes? Big reveal time. The Dragon's Lair! And part of the tunnel, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's run up to this Dragon's Lair and check it out. So if we pop into free camp here, from the outside, this whole thing is like a big geode. I want to make it look like you're going into a geode and they just busted the side of this geode open and the gold is spilling out. That's right, I continued the yellow concrete powder around the whole lair. Let's go inside. Oh, here we go. And boom, here we are inside the Dragon's Lair. I know, it looks so different than last time. Anywhere where the ground was is no yellow concrete powder to show the gold everywhere that the dragon is guarding. Now, the walls are the cool part. I don't know if you've noticed, but they change color a little bit. Let's go ahead and look at the block palette that I used here. It's 2-part vault cobblestone, 1 part polished blackstone, 1 part sunstone, and 1 part moonstone. So during the daytime, like it is right now, the sunstone become activated and turn yellow. Pretty cool. And yes, I did it to the entire cave. Like, we could dash around the whole cave. I have finished. And it looks pretty cool from the train station. Let's go into the station here. Yeah, looking through the window now. Dude, that's pretty sick. Oh yeah, I added these acacia totem things. These things are hilarious. We got one right here that's doing the pog face, peg. We got one right here that's like, uh-huh. And then we got one over here that's like, yee. And yes, I finished the vault stone palette through the walls. I even added a floor design in. The floor uses 2 parts basalt tiles, 1 part chiseled basalt, 1 part heavy tuff, and 1 part tough lamp to add light to the floors. Look, we figured out the floor lighting solution. Just add a little bit of tough lamps in there. And things are really starting to come together here. And I found this poster, Say No to Gear Gore. I love this poster. I don't know who put it here, but that's hilarious. Oh, to make these totems is pretty easy. You craft the totems with 2 stripped acacia and 2 sticks. Then when you place it down, it looks like this, and you can right-click your axe to select one of the different faces. Pretty neat. You can even chop off those little branchy bits if you want to. Anyways, let me show you guys the coolest part about this dragon's cave. During the day, I think it looks pretty cool. The sunstone makes it almost look like it's a magma-y geode cave. So let's go sleep in a hammock and make it nighttime, but of course it's raining. It's always raining. Hammock nap. All right, so now that's becoming nighttime, we should see the sunstones start to turn off and the moonstones start to turn on. Look at this. You can see the moonstones have a blue color, and right now they're kind of dim, but as it becomes more and more nighttime, it'll slowly turn this cave from a yellow-orange hue to a blue one. Just to show you, I will record this, speed up the footage a bit, and let's watch this cave transform from daytime to dark mode. This is the cool part. I'm cutting the time lapse a little bit short because this is the part when the moonstone starts to take over and lights up the cave. Look how cool this is. During the nighttime, this dragon's lair turns into blue glow mode. And honestly, I think the blue glow looks even cooler than the yellow. It takes a little bit of time for some of the sunstones to unyellowify, but give it a couple more minutes and it should be completely blue. And look at it through the windows, yo. It looks sick through the windows. Ooh, look at the blue glow. It's so cool. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments. Do you prefer the yellow sun mode for the cave or the blue like glow mode for the cave? Let me know in the comments. Oh, you guys want to see it transition to daytime mode? All right, let's watch this thing transition to daytime mode. And yeah, it happens pretty quickly, but you can see all the sunstones starting to turn on and the color of this cave slowly turn from blue to yellow. Oh, I love this stuff. Alright, so you may be asking, how do you make these sunstones and moonstones? Let's go over the materials I used, because this was thousands of blocks. This probably took me around like 6 to 8 hours yesterday, which is why this episode's like out a day late. Just know if the episode ever comes out a day late, it's probably because I'm building. So it uses Vault Cobblestone, which you know comes from Vault Stone, and we have thousands of that. We're using Polished Blackstone, and Blackstone comes from hunting cobblestone, so that's a pretty easy process. Now for the sunstone, it's made with basalt, which I've just mined it from the nether. I haven't set up a basalt farm yet, but I probably should. And you have to use this sun metal blend, which is crafted with soul sand and gold nuggets. Soul sand's easy to get because you just have to hunt your sand, which you can do at Mecreate Island, and gold nuggets is pretty cheap. Then for the moonstone, this one's kind of cool. All you have to do is throw your sunstone through another portal and you get moonstone. Neat. So basically I ended up using thousands of cobblestone, vault stone, and sand to make this stuff, so not too bad. So that's finally a task we can cross off our task list. The Dragon's Lair is complete. Now future tasks like removing the grass from Mecreate Island, building all the ore POIs in this tunnel. I even built like a little test cave of showing what I plan on doing. I'm just going to build a little cave system in between the train station and the tunnels, and we're gonna turn it into a freaking ore POI, and it's gonna be so cool. Also, constellations. I asked you guys in the last episode to give me your like favorite constellation that you want me to build on the server, and you guys left me all kinds of constellation ideas. I'm gonna go pick the most upvoted one, and we'll build it somewhere in this tunnel. I mean, wherever you see black concrete on the roof is room for constellations. Even right here, we could put constellations up there as well. I'm missing a piece of black concrete. Here's a quick word of advice for y'all. Whenever you see a block that you missed, just take care of it right then and there. Otherwise, you're gonna keep putting off fixing it and it's gonna keep bothering you. So just grab some black concrete, fix it, and then look, it's way better now. No weird dirt. And I must say, I love how much all these ores pop because of this yellow sand. And yes, I did use the frame block with glowstone trick. That's why it looks like the sand is kind of glowing. Pretty cool. Dang, when you're actually like standing here and walking around, this place is mesmerizing. Also guys, let me show you something. Ow. If we come around the back of the dragon next to the pile of painite ores, there's a dark corner here, which may just seem like a normal corner, but no. I've added a secret door behind the dragon that goes inside the dragon, which is some torches. You can actually like walk through the neck. It's kind of funny. You guys have to let me know in the comments if you have any ideas of what we should put inside the dragon itself. I just find it kind of funny that you can go in through the back. Oh, I forgot to mention another issue that we're gonna have, of course. If we pop into free cam here, because I fell in a hole, so this is the only way to show you guys. I mentioned in the last episode, I need to terraform this whole area. Like, it's gonna be a lot of terraforming I gotta do. I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to make a deal with Fuzzy, because every single season Fuzzy does at least one massive terraforming project, it seems. So maybe we could get Fuzzy to give us a hand. Oh, and by the way, somewhere in the sand, I found it. It's still here, the secret trap prank portal. If we ever want to prank someone and push them into a vault, it still exists. I'm just worried that like years down the road, I'm gonna come back to this world and forget this trap door exists. I'll never know it's there. It blends in so perfectly. Alright, well I think we're all caught up with the last episode, and let's open some crates. Look at all these bounty crates I have, and a couple cake crates because it was Fuzzy's birthday, so we did a live stream the other day, and we did some cake vaults. You know, if it's your birthday, you better run some cake vaults, or is it really your birthday? And I believe we have another item submission quest. Yes, 59 vault apples. You'll love to see it. Basically, what I've been doing is while I've been building the Dragon's Lair, I'll pop up occasionally, check the bounty table, see if there's an item submission one, and then we just pop it, grab our bounty crate. Hey, we're level 48. Let's go. And then you literally just have to wait an hour and you get the quest back. Now, I only have one more bounty pearl, one more reroll. So we're gonna have to get in the vault to get more bounty pearls. All right, well, let's pop open all these bounty crates. I think this is the one from last episode that has 2 black chromatic steel in it. So there's gonna be some good stuff in here. Oh my Gertie. And it's too much for a single inventory to handle. Lots of vault bronze, it would appear. Some chromatic iron, 38 chromatic steel. Let's freaking go. A bunch of Larimar, a stack of vault silver casually. Fundamental foci, always need more of those. There's just so much stuff. We got 1 good jewel with 15 size, and the other 2 jewels are just too dang big. We're gonna have to burn them. Let's roll our relic, see what we get. Is it one of the ones we need? Blue cupcake. I know we need one of the cupcakes. Ah, it's not the blue one. And we got 8 pieces of gear to roll. Let's go. Not a single new transmog. Trash. 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 Actually, pretty decent chest plate. Okay. And trash. All right, 2 pieces of gear that are decent out of that. I'll take it. Well, who's ready to unlock some refined storage? Nothing left to do. All right, so in order to get into refined storage, we need to unlock refined storage. How much does it cost? 7 knowledge stars. How many knowledge shards do I have? Holy crap. I have 300 dust. I haven't even compressed yet. Yeah, we've done a few vault runs since we've spent knowledge stars last. Look at all this. That's enough to make 11 knowledge stars. Not bad. Which means we should fortune up a stack of Benny Boy ore. Oh, it's nighttime. I want to look at the Dragon's Lair again. This place looks so cool at night. Oh, it's just becoming night too. You could see the blue moonstone starting to glow. We'll just place the Benny Boys down here. So we're gonna need 6 perfect Benny Boys total. Now remember, we do have 1 unspent knowledge point from the last time. Oh, we also have an unspent skill point. Let's spend that real quick before I forget. We're up to tank level 4 now, which is 14% resistance. Let's go ahead and, I kind of want to start getting into Rampage too. Fighting the Guardians, I want a combination of tank and Rampage for extra damage. So let's start learning into that. Now let's see if I could set it to the same hotkey as my tank ability, because it'd be way easier if I could just open both of these at once. And it appears it does not work that way. Dang it, we've got to set separate hotkeys. Dev team, could you make it so you could use the same key for multiple abilities like last season? That would be cool. All right, so now we should be able to hit this button for tank and this button for Rampage. Oh gosh. You see, the bad news is when they're both activated, look at our mana drain. It's so fast, but we can toggle them off, of course. I don't know. We'll have to try it out in the vault, see if it's any good. I don't know. I just work here. This is a Wendy's. All right, so we should be able to make ourselves 6 knowledge cores pretty easily. And then 6 knowledge stars. Yeah, baby. It's time to refine our storage, finally. We can get away from this laggy simple storage system. Oh, we got the arcade set, which I think is the set that Code is wearing right now. All right, so you want to get into refined storage. The first thing you're going to need is the controller. This thing is the heart of your refined storage system, and it actually doesn't look too expensive. I mean, it needs chromatic steel, but then again, what doesn't need chromatic steel these days? In order to craft the improved processor, it's chromatic steel, redstone, basic, binding. Binding is what? Slime and Larimar, that's fine. Raw basic is more of this stuff, slime Larimar, that's fine. That's the thing about Vault Hunters, you kind of have to comb through these recipes and make sure you're not getting trapped by something really expensive. Like this requires a Vault Diamond, that's fine. What does this one require? Oh, we already looked at that one. What does this one require? Wait, what? Good, confused. What does the red one need? Oh, you color this one to make it red. Okay, so you just need a Vault Diamond. Well, none of this looks like too crazy hard to craft. You need quartz enriched iron, which is chromatic steel, nether quartz, and Larimar. That's cool. I always love the way they customize the recipes in Vault Hunters. I know for a lot of y'all watching, Vault Hunters is your first mod pack. Basically what they do in Vault Hunters is they take normal recipes. Like I know quartz enriched iron is usually 3 iron, 1 nether quartz, but since we're playing Vault Hunters, it's a nether quartz, 2 chromatic iron, and a Larimar. And I always find the new recipes to be fun and challenging. And to people who say it's too expensive, what do you expect? It's Vault Hunters. It's supposed to be challenging. If the recipes were easy to make, this wouldn't be a very challenging mod pack, now would it? All right, I'm gonna get to crafting all these processor stuffs and things, and I'll be right back. All right, now that's done smelting, we should have everything we need for the controller, I think. There we go, refined storage controller. We got advancement refined storage, yay! Now refined storage is very, very similar to simple storage networks, well, in the simplest terms, haha, no pun intended. But that controller essentially does the same job as the simple storage controller, the one that we have back here, which I guess is called a network root, not a controller, but you know what I mean. Now the big difference is this thing requires power, when the other one didn't. So I think we're going to set this up in the mechanism basement where we have our power stuffs and things. That would just make sense. But we're also going to need a crafting grid, which is essentially this thing, you know, where I right click it, there's items I can craft in here. And this is going to require an Echo Pog. Oh baby, I kind of expected that. The grid cost an Echo Pog last season, so I'm not too surprised about that. And in order to get the crafting grid, we're going to need a normal grid, which is going to cost a Pog in of itself. So we're going to need 9 pogs total for this, because if you remember, an echo pog cost 8 pogs. That's so much pegs. So let's see how many pegs we can make. Oh, we're out of gorgonite. Well, that's unfortunate. If we put in hashtag unique, we can see all the gems that we need to fortune, which is basically everything except for Uplead and Sparkle Team. Got it. So I guess we actually get to use our Dragon's Lair now and fortune up some peg ores. Now I'm gonna do 1 vein mine fortune on each of these piles, and I guess we'll see how much we get. Go ahead, do a guess. Which peg gem will we get the most of? Leave your answer in the comments below and totally don't cheat. Okay, we'll start with Pizza Night. What do we get? 43 gems, holy crap. Oh, I just realized underneath all the gems is andesite. Oh no. That's because when I was decorating this lair, I wasn't going underneath the gems and replacing the andesite. That would be silly. Next up is Sparkle Teen. How many do we get? 39, okay. A little bit less than the Pizza Night. Next up is Bomb Ignite. Oh, seems we got 31 of those. Okay, not as much. You're next up, Lead. We got 38, and I accidentally vein mined a bunch of the cobble. Well, it's fine, we can just fill it back in with sand. Next up is Ashium. Can we beat the 43 record? No, we got 39. I like how they're all pretty consistent. Tubium time. We got 24. Oh, that one was extra bad. Come on, Tubium, what the heck? All right, Gorgonite, our peg limiting gem. We got 36. Okay, it's not bad. Next up is Monster Energy Ore. We get 32. Okay. And last but not least, the Xenium. How much do we get? 27? Okay, that was kind of a low roll. I guess our best roll was the Pizza Night on the very first one. That's hilarious. Let me replace all this gravel and andesite with yellow concrete pattern, and I'll meet you guys back upstairs. Dang, there's so much less peg gems now. It's so sad. So with all that fortuning alone, we have enough peg gems to make 25 pogs if we wanted to. Crazy. So let's go ahead and make a quick 9 pogs. Then we should be able to craft ourselves a grid. Nice, we got achievement viewing items. Sick. So for the crafting grid, we're gonna need a perfect echo gem, which I think we have enough echo. How much echo do we have now? 8 more gems after this. We actually have a good amount of echo ore inside the Dragon's Lair cage as well if we need it. There we go, our second echo pog of the server. In fact, the first one we spent on that wither egg. Let me give you guys an update of what's going on with our cageriumness. All our passive eggs, the drawers are completely full, so that's good. For the hostile ones, we're still gathering more blaze rods, emeralds, because I've upgraded these drawers. We already have 10,000 gunpowder, and check it out. For the wither, over 500 nether stars. That's crazy. I think maybe when we hit 2,000, I'll switch it out for the Elder Guardian. I just want to have a butt ton of this stuff so I can make all the constellations that I want. The witch has been super useful, making us that delicious glowstone. Oh, I added drowns to here, and it's passively making us some copper. Cool. And I found this on the wall. Someone dropped off a Vindicator spawn egg. Since I think like me and only Flynn have Cagerium unlocked, people sometimes make hostile mob eggs and make trades with me for them. So we could put in another Vindicator in here and up our emerald production. They've already made 1,000 emeralds. Keep going, boys. Okay, enough distractions. Back upstairs. We gotta craft the crafting grid, right? Do we have a crafting table in the system? No, of course we don't. And here we go, crafting grid. Let's go. Upgrading your grid. Now there's 2 more things we need. First of all, we need a butt ton of cables, which come from a lot of this quartz enriched iron. Can we just like make a stack of this? No, because we ran out of nether quartz. That's okay. Let's just make like a stack of this, maybe 2 stacks. All right, that's good enough. Connecting. Let's go, achievement get. And we're gonna need 2 storage buses, one for our drawers and one for the colossal chest. Because I'm thinking, I don't even think we need to make these disk drives that could hold items. If we could just use the colossal chest, that's my thought process. Well, we're gonna need more nether quartz, and I'm pretty sure, can't you just wash soul sand in order to get nether quartz? Yeah, it's a 12% chance. It's better than nothing. Let's go to Mecreate Island. So a couple episodes ago, we made this setup to make iron. You just zap the gravel in here, it gets deployed, it gets washed. Wait, why isn't that spinning? What the heck, the gearbox is missing? Yeah, there's been a weird issue where gearboxes keep disappearing on this server, and I just don't know where they're going. So anyways, yeah, this washes the gravel and turns it into iron nuggets and flint. So I should just be able to yeet our soul sand in, and it should make us nether quartz? Question mark? Although it's only a 12% chance, so we may have to wait a bit. Oh, we got one on our first try. Nice. All right, so this works. Pretty cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and craft 2 external storage buses. It looks like it's a bunch of stuff we've already made before, except for, what is this? Importer, exporter, which is this. This is this. Okay, I just need to make like a bunch of these silly little processors, and we'll be right back. All right, I think we should finally have everything we need for one. Oh, no. Oh, just a bit of coarse enriched iron. We're good, we're good, we're good. And 2 external storages. These are actually pretty expensive, well, compared to the other things. So we should have all the stuffs and things we need to replace our simple storage system. Now, before we just start ripping out our simple storage system, let's set up the refined storage first to make sure it works. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to access our stuff, and that'll be a bit awkward. All right, so let's head down to the mechanism basement. Styrkat's always watching. And figure out where we're going to put this. Probably right here. We have this and this area completely free, and I don't think I'm going to be making too many more mechanism machines down here. So we have the room. Oh, I still got to replace that hull. Remember what I said? If there's something missing in your build, replace it now or you'll never do it, C-dubs. Sometimes you gotta practice what you preach. You know what I mean? So let me figure out a way to get this set up and I'll be right back. All right, so I did a little bit of a testy test. I hooked our power up to our controller. You can see there's a crafting grid and an external storage. Now, if we pop into free cam here, you can see I'm gonna run a cable from the back past the lava and it goes underground all the way to this colossal chest over here. And as long as this works, we can then go and connect it to the drawers, not much further. So, moment of truth, can we see what's in the colossal chest? We can! Let's go. We can also see what we need to set up more drawers for. We have like 8,000 vault stone not in the drawers. I might have to upgrade them. But yeah, so we're not gonna need any refined storage disk drives. We could just keep using the colossal chest because the colossal chest is way cheaper. Look at these storage parts. The 1K, okay, that's not too expensive. That can hold 1,000 items. If you want to hold 4,000 items, now you need 3 of the previous ones, some chromatic steel and Lair, okay? A little bit expensive for 4K. What about if you want to hold 16,000 items? That's when the black chromatic steel comes in. Ooh. And if you want to craft the 64K storage part, now you're talking an Echo Pog Black Chromatic and a Vault Diamond block. And that's to hold 64,000 items. Now, take a guess, guys. This big colossal chest right here, the 5x5, how many items do you think it could hold? Let's open it up, scroll through it. I mean, that's a lot. That's a 5x5 max size colossal chest. How many items do you think it can hold? Luckily, I found an answer to this question on Reddit. It seems anytime you need to know something bizarre and specific, there's a Reddit post for it. There's actually an equation to figure out how many items can fit in here. And for the 5x5x5, it's over 200,000 items can fit in this chest. That's even more than the 64K storage part. Just saying. So my goal this season is to go diskless. Well, at least until the end game, when we're so rich we don't know what to do with our resources. So I'm going to continue this cable all the way to the storage drawers, which it looks like we're here right now. And we should just need a few more cables here, smack an external storage on the back of the drawer controller, set the priority to plus like 30 because we want the items to go to the drawer first. Oh my gosh. The drawer can hold 2 billion items. Wait, I just realized something. I don't think I had to use Reddit to figure out the math for that problem. I think I could just right click this and it tells me, yeah, 216,000 items could be held in the colossal chest. That is ridiculous. And we're actually like almost halfway full. It even tells you how full it is. See, refined storage is already better than simple storage. It's telling me useful data and doing math for me when I don't have to. Now my question is, where does this old simple storage cable go? It like goes underground for a while. Oh yeah, this is the cable that stretches all the way to the island for me to access my stuff. I've already removed the grid here. But yeah, we could rip all this cable out. And luckily in refined storage, there's a much easier way to transfer your access points long distances so you don't have to stretch a mile-long cable. All right, now we should be able to move our grid back up into our little housey house and access our stuff. Sweet! So remember, only the controller needs power. The grid can be anywhere on the network. Oh man, I've missed refined storage. Look at this, we can easily see all our items. If we grab out an enchanted book, it doesn't lag the system. In simple storage, whenever you grabbed out enchanted books, it would like lag really hard for some reason. I have no idea why, but we don't have to worry about that anymore. Also, we get to dye our grid. So you mean, we gotta dye it our crown color. There we go. So one of the big advantages of refined storage is the fact that you can access your items wirelessly if you build a wireless grid, which requires the grid that we've already made before, some block of quartz enriched iron, ooh baby, chromatic steel, wireless transmitter, which is a block of ender pearls. This stuff, we've already made that stuff before. So I'm gonna craft all the materials for this, and we'll be right back. There we go, we got everything we need for the wireless grid. Oh. Advancement made! Wireless items. Let's go, right? Time for Fuzzy to join. Oh my gosh, look at all the advancements we've been making. Now, it's been a hot minute since I used this thing, but I believe we have to charge it up, so we should be able to use our induction matrix, and yep, that charges it right up. And I assume you right-click the controller to link it? Oh, that's right, you need a wireless transmitter, of course. How could C-dubs forget? Just need a block of ender pearls, and we should be able to make one. Nice, let's pop it right on top of here, and I think we could dye these as well. I want the transmitter to be green to match my shirt. Nice. Now do I right-click this guy and I can access the stuff? Let's go. So now if we're building something, we could just open up our grid. Now I think it only has a range of what, 16 by default? We need to put range upgrades in there. How expensive are they? More quartz-enriched iron and more quartz-enriched iron. So much quartz-enriched iron! Well, it says someone's refining their storage. Yas. I'm gonna make 4 of these range upgrades. I'll be right back. There we go. I crafted 4 range upgrades. If we slap them in, we're up to 48 blocks, which is a decent amount of range. I think we can access our stuff over here. Can we access it inside of the dragon's lair? Yes, we can. Can we access our stuff from the mechanism basement? No, it's out of range over here. You see, the one disadvantage of refined storage compared to applied energistics is the wireless range. You're limited to 48 blocks per point. Now, you can set up more of these access points around your world. I'm probably going to want one on Recreate Island itself. Also, fun fact, you can put these guys inside of your bauble slot. I think they go here. Yep. And then you can set a hotkey to open it up. Let me think about what hotkey to use. The issue with Vault Hunters is you use so many flippin' hotkeys that like I'm running out. Like, I bet you I could press any key on my keyboard and it'll open up something. Let's press K. Oh, I pressed K and I've enabled rotation lock. I have no idea what that means. You enabled rotation lock. Any blocks you place will be oriented in the direction you are looking. Wait, really? That sounds kind of cool. Does that mean if I place an observer down, it will face me? It faces... Oh, I see how this works. Oh, interesting. Look at that. We're learning random things. Well, I'll be honest. I'm probably not going to use rotation lock much. So let's just get rid of that key. I use F9 as my sacrificial key whenever I need to set a new hotkey. All right, so now if I press K, yep, it opens up our grid straight from our bauble slot. So now we can access our backpack and our wireless grid using hotkeys. How cool is that? Now, being able to access my stuff remotely is cool, but I can't craft anything remotely, and I'd like to do that too. Now, there is a wireless crafting grid from the Refined Storage add-ons mod in here. Let's go, but it's going to require, you guessed it, another Echo Pog. But I think we have enough Pogs, right? So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy day. Did you guys know 8's my favorite number? You'll love to see it. And we got ourselves our 3rd Echo Pog of the season. 2 Echo Pogs, 1 episode. Nice. Now we just need a black chromatic steel, which we got from the bounty table, crafting table, and we should be able to take out our thingamajig, take out the grid, and we should be able to upgrade it. Let's go. Doesn't retain its charge, though. We're gonna have to go charge it up again. I mean, this battery can charge it like instantly, like, beep, done. And now, when we access our stuff, oh, that's right, we gotta go a little bit closer to the base. I think we actually need to re-link it, maybe? Link. Ah, there we go. And look at that. Okay, so we put it back in the bauble. Say we're out here building like, oh, I really wish I had some cobblestone bricks. We can access our system, grab some cobblestone, and make some cobblestone bricks out of it. How cool. And there we go. We've officially replaced our simple storage system with a working refined storage system with no disks. Absolutely no disks, which is the coolest part about this, if you ask me. That and the fact that there's no lag. Like if we go to craft a stack of something, let's say we want to make a stack of compressed stone, it's instant. Inside of the simple storage, anytime you wanted to craft a stack of something, it would go into like lag mode. So this is so much better. All right, well, now that we're all refined storaged out for this episode, let's go run a vault. In fact, let's run one with Rob. We haven't ran a vault with Rob in a while. Rob's the Chaos Man. There's a good chance he might die in this vault then. If he doesn't, I'll be proud of him. Now first, let's go select a bounty. What do we got in our bounty table? Another item submission. I'm telling you, it's so good just to cycle through these item submission quests. It's just free real estate, like 15 soul beads. So that's soul easy. Heh, get it? So let's grab these. Dude, I love how fast and snappy refined storage is. You know, you don't realize how laggy simple storage is until you get back to refined storage. All right, we get a fundamental foci from this. Really good. Claim it and pop it. And I think what I'm gonna do here is activate the kill zombies one because there's probably gonna be zombies in the cake vault. And let's go meet up with Rob. I see you got some cake left over from your birthday.
Oh, I have the birthday skin on. Oh, I was just really confused there. I was like,
you got a candle on your head.
Did I just misunderstand my existence for the last like few years? Am I actually cake?
you know those videos where like it's a everyday object and then they cut into it and it's a cake? Yeah, that's what's happened here. You are one of those cakes.
You're gonna have an existential crisis today.
You're a cake person.
Okay.
Leroy Jenkins.
All right, sure. Let's just do that.
Yeah. Who's gonna eat the cake first? Who's gonna eat it first? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, I did. Fuzzy got it. Angry, sweet, and delicious. All right, so if you notice, we got 2 anger, 1 sweet, and 1 delicious. Now, anger is more mob damage, and then sweet and delicious are quantity rarity. You can look at the bottom right of your screen. There's 2 anger, which means 2% more mob damage. And you'll see that number go up every time you find a cake. It'll go up by 2. I believe it's down and in the southwest corner, so...
I try. Oh, there it is. I got it.
Yeah. Okay,
it's very close to the entrance.
Oh, jeez. Lots of tier 2 mobs. Angry, sweet, and delicious. What are we up to? We're up to 32 anger now.
God.
Someone just blew up.
Something exploded.
Y'all good? Oh, is there an elite up there or something? Or is it just a lot of mobs?
I think so.
Oh, crap. But Factory room. This will be fun.
Oh god, no, that's a creeper! Ah!
Oh god, Rob, be careful!
Rob.
I'm trying.
Come to this corner, I made a safe
Water
spot.
bucket go burr.
I made a safe
My
spot.
god, that was not good. That was not fun.
Oh my gosh, man, there's a few mobs. Oh wait, did I ever activate my kill the zombies bounty? I did! This is my chance! Zombies, come here! Hey, don't kill them, Rob, they're mine.
I mean, there's a lot of zombies. Like, it'll be fine. We can share.
I need to kill 14.
Okay, well, I need to heal, so I'm just gonna stand here for a bit.
I also need to heal.
All right, we're good. All right, let's go to the other quarters. It's probably on the top, honestly. Let's be honest.
I'm gonna stay in this corner while you guys look for cake.
Last time we had a cake factory room, it was on top of one of these pillars up here. Oh, I see it. It's down there. Skirt. Oh, landed the clutch. Delicious.
Right, fantastic. We can leave.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Northier.
Whee!
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Is it up? It's this corner. Oh wow, it's up here somewhere.
Up and like, bruh.
Somewhere here.
I would think there's a dungeon, but I don't hear any mobs. It's vain my time. Destroy.
My screen is like so pink.
Oh, there it is. There it is. It was just in a random pocket. All right, so that can still happen.
Yeah, I thought they
I
stopped
guess.
that.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that. Corner. Oh, it's pink.
Pink.
Here's a pro gamer tip. If you see a bit pink, go up 2 blocks. If you get more pink, then it's above you. There it is. Found it. Yoink. Whee! Clutch. Oh,
north.
That was my compass.
Oh, sorry, east.
Water bucket.
Nice.
Compass clutch. Oh, there it is. Found it.
Oh god! Run! You got it?
Which way was that? Yeah.
All right. I think we take a right. All right, let's go.
Yeah, found it.
Nice. Hey, we finished that quick. Well, everything got a lot brighter when you finished it. That was weird.
Yeah.
Oh, we can finally see again. GG's, we got that cake. Everyone got their bounties. That's a complete win. I'm going to vein mine these chests. Delicious. We win. Well, that was some fun vault runs with the boys. Let's go ahead and see what is in our crate and bounty crate. Well, we already know what's going to be in here, but what's in the crate? A lot of it went into our pouches, but we got 17 refined carbon and 2 relics to roll. Nice, nice, nice. Let's pop them. What do we got? We got one from the Nazar set, which we already have, and we got another Richardy relic, which, we already got. So last episode, I asked you guys to come up with constellations so I can put them in the tunnel. Of course, we got the Big Dipper, Ursa Major, or Karlskrona, whatever you want to call it. And for the episode fact of the day, I made the Ares constellation as requested. And I also got a comment. In fact, I got a lot of comments of people wanting me to build Orion. And I must say, that constellation's huge. So I went to the spot where we had the most room. And let's check it out. Ready? It's Orion! See? Here, I'll use my insane editing skills to draw the line. You can see Orion is in battle. He's holding the club above his head. He's holding a bow. Pretty cool. I think this came out pretty great. We actually had to utilize the vertical section to fit the bow because it wouldn't have looked as good if I like squeezed it in there. So that's pretty awesome. We got 3 constellations now. I cannot wait to add more. So keep leaving comments of what kind of constellations we should add. I got like suggestions for a crown one. I think that could be a good idea. And with that, it's meme of the day time. Today's meme comes from God's right hand from the Discord. CWG when he sees Black Crack steal the bounty table. It's free real estate. Are you subscribed? Did you check? Good. Well, with that, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. I'll see you guys in the next episode. CWG out.